ketchup was once believed to have medicinal qualities that could cure, among other ailments, diarrhea. In the early 1800s, tomatoes were believed to have medicinal qualities. Per Fast Company, a doctor in Ohio in the 1830s claimed that tomatoes could treat diarrhea and indigestion, publishing recipes for a kind of tomato ketchup that he soon turned into a concentrated pill. Dear audience, did you know that loud music makes you drink more and faster? This was the conclusion from an experiment done in France. The reason for the experiment was to see how our surroundings affect our drinking habits and to encourage bar owners to think about how the atmosphere at their watering hole could be leading to excessive drinking. Sandwiches. The sandwich has come to be one of those inventions that shows humans are a smart and savvy species. It's one of those foods that make you think, why haven't they been doing this since forever? The story behind its invention is that the Earl of Sandwich, John Montagu, was on a 24-hour gambling streak. In the late 1700s, he wanted to eat, but didn't want to put the cards down, and out of this the sandwich was born. Did the Earl make it? Did one of his staff? We may never know. If you know, write down in the comment. Peanut butter is good for you. Studies have shown that eating peanut butter can help lower cholesterol, aid in weight loss, and prevent type 2 diabetes. Bet you didn't know this either, but peanut butter glows in the dark after it's exposed to intense light. Peanut butter can also be made to make diamonds. Scientists at the Bayerisches Geo Institute in Germany have discovered that since peanut butter is so rich in carbon, it's possible to turn simple Skippy into diamonds. How, you ask? Well, simply put, you must recreate the conditions of the lower mantle or earth for weeks to create a 2 to 3 millimeters wide diamond. So that's only about 2,000 degrees Celsius. On second thought, it may not be a great new business venture, but it's still an interesting fact. Water. Water is composed of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen. Also, there is the same amount of water on Earth as there was when the Earth was formed. Nearly 97% of the world's water is salty or otherwise undrinkable. Water regulates the Earth's temperature. Only 3% of the Earth's water is fresh water. Over 68% of fresh water on Earth is trapped in glaciers. As well as water regulates the Earth's temperature. And most importantly, the human brain is 75% water. A person can only live about a week without water. Drinking enough water every day can help you lose weight, helps reduce heart disease and cancer, and help flush toxins out of your body. Keeping your body hydrated can also help reduce cavities and tooth decay. At work, ensure you drink enough water, as it will help you stay focused and concentrate on mental tasks. The most expensive pizza in the world costs $12,000. Most of you might be a big fan of pizza, but did you really imagine that a pizza would cost $12,000? Or you might ask, why this much expensive? That's because it takes 72 hours to make, and it can only be made in your home by 3 Italian chefs. The pizza is topped with 3 types of caviar, buffalo mozzarella, lobster from Norway and cilantro, and pink Australian sea salt. Apples give you more energy than coffee. You may not believe it, but it's true. If you're ever a little low on energy during the afternoon, then consider munching into an apple instead of buying a cup of coffee. Thanks to its high carbohydrate, fiber, vitamin C, and mineral content, eating apples are the perfect and healthy option to help you stay energized all day. The world's most hated vegetable is one of the best for you. Brussels sprouts may be the most hated vegetable, but it's among the most nutritious veggies out there. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals, has virtually no calories, no fat, no cholesterol, and it fills you up. Humans' DNA is 60% the same as bananas. Our genes are comprised of 3 billion building blocks, which are surprisingly ununique. From this, 60% of our genes are identical to that of a banana. However, the other 40% is different enough to make us who we are. Also, did you know that bananas are berries and strawberries aren't? Bananas are actually classified as berries, while strawberries are members of the rose family. Here are some seriously cool facts about bananas. Bananas can float in water. Bananas can help improve your mood and lower blood pressure. Rubbing the inside of a banana peel on a mosquito bite can help keep it from itching. Humans share about 50% of their DNA with bananas. Jelly beans. Love jelly beans? Here are some random but fun food facts about jelly beans. Did you know it can take 7 to 21 days to make a jelly bean? There are approximately 130 calories and about 37 grams of sugar in 35 jelly beans, and very cherry was the most popular flavor for 2 decades until 1998, when buttered popcorn became the most popular flavor. Healthy foods cost up to 10x as much as junk foods. One of those facts that unfortunately has no upside. Britain is facing an obesity crisis, which has resulted in talks about levies and taxes on junk food. How about making healthy food cheaper than junk food? Either way, if you're wondering why there's an obesity crisis, here it is. Raw oysters are still alive when you eat them. Chances are, raw oysters are still alive when you eat them. Oysters deteriorate so fast that chefs have to serve them very quickly, while they're still alive, basically. Some varieties of shellfish can survive out of the water for up to 2 weeks, which is why oysters are stored under particularly regulated conditions. Once they die, they are no longer safe to eat. So yes, if you have a nice plate of fresh oysters, you're probably chewing on them while they are still alive. Luckily, oysters don't have central nervous systems, so they can't feel pain. Most stolen food in the world is cheese. Definitely one of the more surprising facts in this series, the most stolen food in the world is in fact cheese. Around 4% of all the cheese made in the world gets stolen. There's even a black market of stolen cheeses, but we didn't tell you that.